Greg, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau made a big announcement less than an hour ago.
So last night over dinner, I told my kids about the decision that I'm sharing with you today. I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process. Last night, I asked the President of the Liberal Party to begin that process.
The Prime Minister had been expected to announce he was stepping down before this Wednesday's National Caucus meeting. As you heard, Trudeau said he will stay on as Prime Minister until a new one is chosen. Trudeau also said he notified the Governor General that a new session of Parliament is needed.
Tim, we are learning more about the ISIS-inspired U.S. military veteran who killed 14 people on Bourbon Street in New Orleans early New Year's Day. In a briefing on Sunday, the FBI shared some of what they have learned about the 42-year-old Shamsu-Din Jabbar. First off, they say Jabbar made 2 scouting trips to New Orleans before the attack, one in late October when he shot this video using video glasses as he bicycled down Bourbon Street. The other was in November. Agents said Jabbar also took a trip to the Middle East.
Our agents are getting answers as to where he went, who he met with, and how those trips may or may not tie into his actions here in our city in New Orleans.
And one of those trips was to Egypt, FBI agents say. They believe Jabbar was likely radicalized online. The FBI began sounding an alarm last year that events in the Middle East, like ISIS terror attacks after the fall of Afghanistan, could inspire lone wolves here in the United States. The New Year's terror attack in New Orleans seems to fit a pattern FBI Director Christopher Wray told members of Congress he was worried about last year.
The reality is that the terrorism threat has been elevated throughout 2023, but the ongoing war in the Middle East has raised the threat of an attack against Americans in the United States to a whole nother level.
Wray testified there was an increasing danger individuals inside the United States could be radicalized to carry out attacks. FBI Deputy Director for Counterterrorism Christopher Wray stated that the New Orleans attacker lived in a Muslim community back in Texas and was 100% inspired by ISIS, and his social media posts confirmed that. A Los Angeles City Council member says its illegal immigrants are so essential that it should accept threatened cuts to their budget to fight President-elect Trump's plans for mass deportation. And Council member Eunice Hernandez made the comments Friday, saying that illegal immigrants are the fabric of the city of Los Angeles and that they should be protected because the economy could be severely damaged if a substantial number of illegals were deported. The council voted unanimously last month to enact a sanctuary city ordinance that prohibits city funds from being used to assist the federal government in immigration enforcement. Hernandez says if the incoming Trump administration threatens to pull federal funds from the city for its failure to cooperate, it is worth that risk to keep families together, and the council will have to be in finding other ways to bring resources together. Greg.